Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Sunday, September 28th, and this is my full top-down analysis for the pound US dollar. We're going to start off on the monthly time frame, working my way all the way down to the 1 hour time frame. So, anyways, on the monthly time frame, we've had two different scenarios for a long time now. My main analysis has been that we're in a wave C of an expanding flat. This little box right here is the 161, 178% Fibonacci extension, which is usually your first target. Sometimes it can go to the 261, 260, 278 extension, which would put us all the way up here someplace. But my main analysis still is that this is going to keep on going up, and this is going to be a wave C of an expanding A, B, C correction. Now, I also see the possibility, especially on the euro dollar and the pound dollar, that this is just another ABC pullback within this downtrend that this has been in since pretty much 2007 or 2008. If that's true, then this move up would just be a pullback to this last wave down. We would end up seeing a lower high and we would end up continuing the downtrend. And this would all be lower highs, lower highs. Even these are lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Definitely a very, very likely scenario. Going down to the weekly time frame, this is where things are getting a little tricky because we definitely have the end of a trend on the weekly. We have high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Then we have an impulsive down. Then we have a break of structure. If this really is the end of a trend, and it definitely looks like it is, then this is possibly the end of a wave C, which means that this is not an expanding flat, but it's possibly a complete trend reversal. Now, if we are looking at this price action right here as an expanding flat or a regular flat, and we're looking for shorts on sort of time frames, and then it just ends up going down and down and down and down, that really shouldn't create any issues for us. Going down to the daily time frame. Now, this is where I think the clarity is because we have one, two, three waves down for A. We have one, two, three waves up for B. This right here turned right at the 90% of this move down, which is why I think it's a regular flat. The target for a regular flat is usually right around the low of wave A. Sometimes it can make a little bit of a higher low, so the 90%. Sometimes it makes a little bit of a lower low, so the 105%. So I'm looking someplace between the 1.315 to 1.305 area for the possible end of this wave C. Now, like I said on the weekly, if we think this is an ABC correction and it does this, and then doesn't break structure and then just keeps on going and going and going because it's a complete trend reversal on the weekly, then that really shouldn't create any issues for us because that would not break structure to the upside at a fib level, but instead it would continue to make lower lows and lower highs. Going down to the 4 hour time frame with all those higher time frame analysis in consideration, we need to look at this move up right here as likely a pullback to the last wave down. If this is a wave one, a wave two, and we're currently in a wave three of a regular flat, then this move up right here needs to turn at a fib level and it needs to continue the downtrend. If it starts breaking structure to the upside, that's going to invalidate the idea of this being a wave three. So taking it down even more to the 1 hour time frame, this is where we got our Fibonacci retracement on the last impulsive move down. We need to be looking at anything we see to the upside is likely just a pullback to the last impulsive down. As long as it does not break this high right here, then the wave three on the higher time frames is still valid. This very easily could bounce from a fib level, break structure to the downside, and continue the higher time frame downtrend. Like I said, as long as it doesn't break structure to the upside, we definitely want to look at anything we see to the upside right now as likely just a pullback within the higher time frame downtrend. So anyways, don't forget to check out my website linked over here in the corner. And as always, thank you for watching and happy trading.